Hey guys, Louis Cahill here at the Hoorag booth at IFTD with Doug Sapusik. Thanks for taking the time to talk to us, Doug.
Thank you, Louis. Appreciate it.
Tell us a little bit about the Hoorag.
Sure. Hoorag started in 2012, May of 2012, so we're a little over 2 years old. We started off with a keen focus on wanting to do seamless bandanas and do them different and a little bit better than everybody else is, and offer some designs and patterns that other people weren't, but also in a fabric that was a little bit more lightweight, that was a little more breathable, and we're doing good. We're having a lot of fun doing it.
That's awesome. I got a hold of some Hoorags early on. I have to say I really like them. They're the most comfortable bandanas that I've worn. Excellent sun protection. I've really enjoyed mine. And you guys have got some of the coolest patterns I've seen too.
Thanks.
Can you show us a couple of your cooler patterns?
Yeah, I'd love to. We may bounce back and forth between
Okay.
a couple of things, but we started off doing a lot of fishing stuff, but then we also decided to do some things that were a little more edgy, that were a little different. And this is one of our newest designs for 2014.
That's awesome.
It's called the Killer Gorilla. As you can see it, he has a bunch of blood dripping out of his grill right there.
Awesome.
So we call these the Skull Daddy line, and the reason we call it the Skull Daddy line is because our original skull pattern was the Skull Daddy, and it was designed in a way that when you wore it as a face mask, you could see that skull.
Yep.
And from there,
I see them going down the road on Harleys all the time.
all the time. So as that became popular, we realized we wanted to expand the brand, and now we've added them with different variations of it, and we just even added a new one that we call the Gunslinger, which is a curled mustache,
Nice.
and it's a skull one. So we have a lot of those that are cool. We also have a lot of different flags that we have
Yeah.
from multiple countries. We're adding more and more states as we go along.
The flags are
We've got
very
the American flag. We call this one the Old Glory,
Yep.
as well as a bunch of different. I'm going to sneak over here and grab
Yeah,
some different patterns, but we're really starting to get into doing. We call them our skin series, and as you can see, this is a Florida snook. We've got a steelhead, a brook trout. We've got a peacock bass from South Florida.
I love the brook trout. This is the native trout where I'm from.
Yeah, it's one of my
I
favorites.
dig that. It's really nicely done.
Yeah, but we're working really hard to launch these as fast as we can. One of the things that we're doing to make sure before we launch these things is that we get our color correct before we do it. With fish skins, it's really hard to make sure that when it's finally produced, that color is true and congruent with what a real species looks like when you pull out of the water. So
And that means a lot to fishermen.
Yeah, it means a lot to me too.
And you guys do a pretty big business in custom orders, right?
We do. Let me show you a couple of those
Yeah.
real quick. Just put these up here for a minute. We have this rack over here just for this ICAST 2014 show, but we print for Florida Sport Fishing Magazine. We print for brands like Colorists, Red Bull, Sobe, Bass to Billfish, other well-known TV shows. But we also do it for a lot of brands. I mean, here is, not exactly your market, but Boston Whaler. We do all kinds of boat companies, Motor Guide, Trolling Motors, etc. So the cool part is, and that's a big thing for us with our business. When people came to us and wanted to say, hey, can I put my logo on a Hoorag? And at first we were like, I guess, yeah, why not?
Yeah, why not?
So we started doing the customs business, and it's been cool. We work with small, medium, and large corporations to give them a product at a price point where they can hand it out and help promote their own business.
Well, a lot of our readers own their own businesses, so you may get some orders. And these guys get their own logos on there, or their photos, or whatever.
Yeah, and it's real easy. They can just email custom@hoorag.com. If they don't want to work the email and they have a lot of questions that they don't want to type out, they can call us in the office as well.
Awesome. Get out and try the Hoораgs. They're really nice. I've really enjoyed mine. Thanks, Doug,
Louis,
for taking
thanks
the
a
time to
bunch.
talk
I
with us.
appreciate it.
Absolutely.
Thanks to the Ginks and Gasoline guy. That's
Yeah,
awesome,
man.
We appreciate that.
Stay tuned to G&G for more from IFTD 2010.